Stop. Right, hello everyone. This is me speaking from the 6th of October. On this day, we got one new Disney Pixar Cars diecast. Well, not a diecast, but a color changer. And we also got a brand new DVD that just recently came out on this very day of its release. So I'll show them off and see what we got. So for the car, I got the GGR Lightning McQueen color changer from Tesco. That's where also I got my HA Hollis from the previous video. He was the only color changer there, and I already had the other cars that they were selling, so I was like, might as well get him. The color changes are actually pretty cool, not gonna lie, even though they're plastic cars. And for the DVD, I have gotten the US DVD in the series of it, that being Mrs. Brown's Boys Series 5, which just came out today. The latest season to the show. My opinion on Season 5, I think it was a pretty good season. Favorite episode of the series will probably be maybe Mammy's Talent. I do like the plot of that story where like Granddad was thinking of going to a home and Agnes kind of has feelings for him in that story. Very emotional that one was, so that's probably my favorite episode of the season. Yeah, good series. I don't know are we going to get a season 6 or not. Hopefully maybe we do. Hopefully maybe we will do. So yeah, there is a new Christmas DVD coming out November next month, so hopefully we'll be on the hunt for that. But yeah, that's it for this day of the that is today's updates. Now on to the next day, whenever that be. Hello everyone, and coming from you now is the 12th of October 2025 by right. What I'm about to show you on this day is stuff I got yesterday from the charity shops and keks from October 11th, but I'm recording this the day after because I didn't get time to yesterday to do it, but here we are. So we got about, I want to say, about 12 DVDs and one book that I actually got. So yeah, let's jump into it because we got a good amount of DVDs here today. So starting off strong, we have is Chicken Run, one of the all-time great movies. Here is the disc, and that's just the receipt I got when I got this from the charity shop. Up next is Sherlock Gnomes. This is the sequel to Romeo and Juliet, which I do have on DVD as well. I don't think this film is by any means really popular with the public or anyone in particular, but I just got it anyways, just to add it to, the collection. And it's in very good condition as well. So here's the disc. Up next is Epic. I remember seeing this film way back in the day when I was a young lad, a young chap. It was a pretty decent movie, so got on DVD here too, because I do quite like the film and kind of may plan on rewatching it at some stage, because because it's been years since I last properly saw this film. So, yeah. Up next is quite another unpopular film with people, Hop, which is basically an Easter movie. There's the disc. I quite like Hop in my opinion. I think it's a pretty good film. Up next is a really good movie actually, Tangled, which is basically the Rapunzel story from Disney. Really, really good film, even though it's about a Disney princess, but the film is actually very funny, so. Up next is South Park, the movie, which is bigger, longer, and uncut, but a very good film. And it's unfortunately one of those like side discs, and hello, it's my face. Unfortunately, it's one of those side discs which are annoying little buggers, dare I say. I don't think anyone particularly likes them, but that's what we got. Here's some new DVDs from a show that I'm now starting to collect. It is Mr. Men and Little Mrs. DVDs. Starting off here, we have here is Mr. Bump goes on a trip. I used to remember watching a lot of these back in the day, including reading books of them. I remember watching them on TV as well on Milkshake with the Mr. Men show and everything. Those were the good old days. A Very Happy Day from Mr. Happy. There's the disc, and Mr. Tickles Saves the Day, but unfortunately, by the looks of it, I think it came with the wrong disc. Instead, it comes with Farm, which is from the Mr. Men show, I think, by the looks of it. I'm not really too bothered by this because this is my first time collecting Mr. Men and Little Mrs. DVDs, so I'm not really too bothered by it. So, is what it is. And last but not least is Mr. Men Little Learners, or The Great Alphabet Hunt, which I think is a DVD game. I'm not too sure. They were selling this for €1, so got it. I think it's like Mr. Men movie or something. I don't know. Never seen it in my life, but here it says I got it. So, speaking of films, we have the Smurfs, the Smurf movie. Remember back in the day when Sony was like trying to make this like a big franchise? Remember those days? I used to own a lot of Smurfs DVDs back in the day, but I think I got rid of all of them a couple of years back, but I might start recollecting them again because I still do like the Smurfs. Even though the live action films and live action stuffs in general, or the Smurf movies in general, they're not particularly fun by anybody. They're not really popular films. But I think I used to love them when I was younger, so I think they're still decent enough films. And here we have Smurfs 2, which I think I prefer Smurfs 2 over the first movie. There's the disc. And I did say at the start of this one that I got a book, which I did. And fun fact, I got this book with Chicken Run, and I got it for free because they were selling like a bunch of these books outside the charity shop for free to take away. And that book is Postman Pat the Movie, The Ultimate Storybook, and more. With fun facts, a story, and a quiz. So basically, back in the good old days when I was a young laddie, I literally fell in love with this movie. I don't know why. When it first came out, I went to the cinemas 4 times to see this movie. I was a huge fan of the film when I was young. I just really liked it for some reason. I went to see it 4 times. I remember getting merchandise of it. I got like this Postman Pat dancing figure. Well, not figure, but like Teddy Bell, something like that. He had like a microphone, he had sunglasses, and used to press the button. He would dance, make some songs. That was amazing. And on the back here, they advertise more books as well. I do remember owning this book, and I think I used to own that book as well, with stickers and everything. I remember having a sticker book of the film. That was really good. Those were the fun days. But yeah, this book is, even for selling for free from a charity shop, it is in very good condition. From what I can see, there was no pages ripped, not even colored in. Overall, it's just in really good condition. Now, I used to own like a big book collection back on the other channel. You may have seen videos of my entire book collection a couple of years back. Sadly, unfortunately, I had to get rid of all those big annual Thomas books and Postman Pat books and those couple of Bob the Builder books. Unfortunately, I still kept some of them, some of the small books like the My Story Thomas Library series, for instance, but unfortunately I had to get rid of a lot of the bigger books. Most of my book collection in general, so I can make room for DVDs and stuff, sadly, but I only got this because they were selling it off for free, and it was in very good condition, and well, despite here, but other than that, the pages were in very good condition. Pardon me, sorry, excuse me, but yeah, I decided to get it, so yeah. And that is pretty much it for the 11th, or now, as I'm recording this, the 12th of October. And not a bad haul. This is our best haul so far, as you can see. Hello everyone, I am now recording from the 13th of October. In this lot, we got 5 brand new Disney Pixar Cars diecast. So I'll show them off on what we got. Most of these are, 3 of them are from Cars on the Road, the other 2 are from Cars 1. So starting off with Cars on the Road, we have here is Logan Gearsau, which I believe she appears in the episode 2 of the series, which is the Haunted Mansion, like, hotel episode of Cars on the Road. We also have Cave Lightning McQueen from the first episode with the dinosaur ones. There is a Cave Mater out there, which I now have to collect because I got Cave McQueen here. And the other Cars on the Road diecast I got was from episode 5, I believe, with the one with the clowns, being Rodetta Marker. That's her name. And the 2 Cars 1 diecast I got are kind of like Rusty's cars. So we got Jonathan Winchworth. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think he's my favorite. I don't know what it is. I just kind of really like his artwork there. And we also got Donna Pitts. So those are 5 new die casts from here today from October the 13th, and now I'm gonna open them up. I'll do a cutscene here, but I'll open them up and pardon me, and I'll show them off in their full glory. As you can see, they're all out of their packages, so let's take a look at all of them. Starting off here, we have is Donna Pitts. Really like how Donna looks with all the rust on her. It looks like someone beat the crap out of her. Literally, these feels like actual chips in her. But I must say, she looks very good. Love the rusting on her. Very well detailed, I have to say. So that's great. And we also got Jonathan, who I believe both of these characters are Rusty's guys, fans of McQueen's, that were in like the Rusty's tent in the first Cars movie. So yeah, with background characters, but they have made die-cast releases, so that's kind of cool. But I really like how I think these two are by far my favorites out of today's purchases. But they have been on the shelf for quite a while in my local toy shop. I kind of be putting them off because of more interesting cars, but since these 5 are the only cars I didn't have to this point, as I looked in my toy shop today, so I was like, screw it, let's get the last 5 that they have that I don't have. Moving on to Cars on the Road diecast, we have here is Logan Gilson. I must say, Logan is heavy. I believe Logan, he or she, I don't know. I believe this diecast is obviously made out of Lizzie. But I don't know, it kind of looks does it look a bit different from Lizzie? The green doesn't count, but the thing is, they basically use Lizzie's mold for this model. Maybe it's a little, I don't know, it feels a little bit different than Lizzie. Here is the clown car from episode 5, I think it is, from Cars on the Road. I could be wrong, but it is from the clown episode. And here's another great diecast for more of them, is the Cave Lightning McQueen from the very first episode. I actually really like the glitter on them. I think by right it shouldn't be there, but I think because of the mold they use for him, it's just there, and I honestly really like it being on him. But yeah, he's really well molded or modded from the extra episode. I now have to try and get the Mater one. I think I've seen the Mater one a couple of times in a couple of shops, but I didn't get them because of more interesting cars. But yeah, I definitely will try and get him now since I got Cave McQueen. But other than that, that is all from today's purchases. So yeah, thanks for watching this clip, and probably most likely will see you in the next clip. Hello everyone, and I am now recording from, well, I'm a bit late. It's actually Sunday, but I got about 5 DVDs if you count 6, because one is a box set 2-pack. But I got these on the 23rd of October from my local Kex. So yeah, I'm a bit late recording this part, but let's get on with it. So the first one I got on this day was Fantastic Beasts the 2 film collection pack, which contains the first movie and the sequel, The Crimes of Grindelwald. Yeah, Fantastic Beasts is the prequel series to Harry Potter. It does have its highs, up and downs. The first movie is good. The second and the third film They're not that really fond with people, I think, because they didn't really do well as the first movie did, but I think they're all still decent films at the end of the day. Plus, I am a Harry Potter fan, but I don't like the person who created Harry Potter because I know she is a bit controversial or whatever, but I do like the series, however, of Harry Potter, but I do not like the creator, so it's pretty much one of those things where you like something but you don't like the person who made it, so yeah. So that was Fantastic Beasts. And staying up next is Thor: Love and Thunder. This is the 4th Thor movie that came out. I think there is rumors for a 5th movie. This is the last Marvel film. Well, I only have one more Marvel film to collect now, and that is the Black Widow film. And also at the time of this recording, the Fantastic Four movie that came out on DVD. I've been meaning to get that. So that and Black Widow are the ones I have to get left as of now. Staying Smurfy in this video, we got some more Smurf DVDs. We got the Smurfs, The Legend of Smurfy Hollow. I'm kind of just recollecting. I think I'm starting to get back into the Smurfs-ish. I remember growing up with the cartoon series as well as the live action. These things. These are very nostalgic for me, so that's why I'm recollecting them again. Because I got rid of them years ago. And I also got the Smurfs: A Christmas Carol. I actually got that one at a good timing since Halloween is coming up. This one is pretty much 2 months later, but there's the disc. And the last DVD to end off in this part of the section video is the sequel, Lives of Pets. The first movie, anyways. Very underrated film, but I also really like this movie. I think it's a very good film. I do not have the sequel. I don't know, was the sequel ever released on DVD? The sequel's alright. I much prefer the first movie, however. So, yeah. And that is everything I got in this part of the video. So, not a bad haul, I would say. So, all good, that ends well.